Hola a todos. Este será nuestro noveno video sobre cómo integrar para los analistas de procesos y eficiencia los sistemas de multiagentes con IA para que les facilite el trabajo.
Hi? Let's see. I have this that we put together with the team. Supposedly it's the client onboarding process, but I swear even I don't fully understand what each little arrow is. It's more of a drawing of good intentions than a real map. We put in the time and effort, but it doesn't quite reflect what actually happens on a day-to-day basis.
And that's quite normal. Most business processes are in people's heads, or poorly drawn, like this one. They're often done by intuition or haste, without capturing how the work actually flows. That's why, after the flow extractor captures everything your teams actually do, the BPMN modeler comes into play.
And what exactly does this do? How does it turn all of that into something useful?
It takes all those clicks, actions, times, and paths that were automatically recorded and converts them into a real visual process map, following the BPMN standard. It's not based on what people think they're doing, but on what's actually done, step by step.
BPMN? What's that?
Business Process Model and Notation. It's a universal visual language used by companies to represent business processes. It allows you to clearly show how a process begins, what tasks it comprises, what decisions are made, and what happens in different scenarios. And the best part is, you don't need to know how to use it. The system generates it automatically and translates it into a very clear visual format, understandable by anyone on the team.
That is, it transforms what was previously chaos or intuition into a plan that everyone can read and use as a reference.
Exactly. It shows you how work actually flows, what initiates the process, what tasks are executed, where decisions are made, what happens if there are exceptions, and it does so accurately, without human interpretation, without memory errors, without assumptions.
And what are the benefits of having this visual map? Is it worth the effort?
Many. You can detect unnecessary steps just by seeing them represented. You can compare what two different teams do for the same process and see where there are inconsistencies or inefficiencies. You can visually locate bottlenecks without having to conduct a lengthy study or commission an audit. You can use it as a basis for redesigning and automating repetitive tasks. You can train new team members faster because you no longer have to explain everything by hand or sit for hours explaining it. And you can also have a single source of truth about how things are done.
And can the entire team see this? Or is it something reserved for technicians or consultants?
Sure, it's automatically published in the system. Everyone involved can review it. And if you need it, the materials generator can create a guide with screenshots, numbered steps, detailed explanations, and even a voiceover video explaining the entire process.
What if the process changes? Because this happens all the time.
The model updates automatically. Every time the flow extractor detects a new sequence of actions, the modeler adapts it. You don't have to redo the entire diagram or hire someone else to modify it. This way, your process map is always alive, always up to date, and reflects reality.
That's something no traditional manual has. Manuals become outdated the day you finish them.
Nor does any external consultant come to diagnose you once a year. This subagent works constantly, in the background, with real data, and he gives you a clear, precise, and continuous view, without subjective interpretation, without bias, without hidden agendas.
Perfect. So now I have the observer, the RPA, and now I have the one who draws all of this in a clear, professional, and useful way. But who's the one who detects what's wrong? Because seeing the process is great, but I want to improve it.
That's the next agent we'll cover in the next video. The inefficiency detector. It looks at these flows, analyzes them, and tells you, with concrete data, where you're wasting time, money, or quality. And the best part, it does it automatically without you having to request a report.
I want to know how to detect errors before they cost me dearly. And if I can do it ahead of my competition, even better. I'd like to speak with someone to clarify a few specific questions I have about specific processes for my company. Can you put me in touch with someone?
Of course. If you have any questions or suggestions, just contact our expert Antonio Fresco Navacharata on LinkedIn. He'll be able to answer any questions you may have. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to stay informed about how artificial intelligence can help improve the lives of people and companies.